morning. Happy Tuesday. Hi, how are we? Let's do a pulse check in the comments. How are we feeling today? Are we okay? If I'm being honest, I'm a little embarrassed. Here's why. Long story short, I told a story on TikTok about a certain someone. It wasn't like a bad or messy thing or anything, but then they saw it. It wasn't great, and I'm sure we'll laugh about it. So I'm trying to, regulate through my emotions. But enough about me. Anywho, we have a great show today, and I'm here to tell you what is on said show today. So without further ado, let's get into it, okay? Nosa Samba, they are a music group like no other, and today they're here to sing their song, Remember Rio Carnival. The names are Jody, he plays the trumpet, Steve, saxophone, Stan, guitar, Pete, piano, and Charla is our homegirl in the middle. She's with the vocals. I'm excited. I'm not quite sure if they are specifically a jazz genre group or if that's just their festival that's upcoming or what have you. I'm not sure, but we will find out together around 11 a.m., amen? Because we're going to be watching Tennessee Valley Living. And speaking of music, while we're on the topic, if you watch WAFF 48 at nighttime, you may have heard of a little show called The Voice. You may have also heard of a woman by the name of Kirby who is from Florence, and I'm here to tell you, not only is she on this season of The Voice, but she is in studio today, and she's going to be sharing all about her experience on The Voice. A little quick background for those of you who may not be up to date with the show. She, again, is from Florence, currently lives in Nashville, pursuing a career in music. She started singing around 11. She says that she pulls her inspiration from artists like Aretha Franklin, Percy Sledge, James Brown, etc. Okay, originally pursued physical therapy when she went to college, but then realized music's my jam, right? Left college, moved to Nashville in 2023, pursued her music career, had a blind audition on The Voice. She's doing great, had all 4 judges turn their chair, and ultimately ended up choosing Niall Horan of One Direction's team. This is going to be a great time. We're getting all of the inside scoop when it comes to Kirby today. So super excited to have her in the TVL studio today, hear more about her story, and see where this season of The Voice ends up. Is she going to win the grand prize? Who knows? Not me, but we will find out together, okay? And then also, while we are on the kick of music, the Orion, great spot for music here in North Alabama. They put on great performances, have great artists from country to was it an EDM concert over the weekend? Or what? Shaquille O'Neal was here, okay? He's a DJ. They do that. They also have great food and drinks. And if you did not know, they have their own garden for said food and drinks. I did not know this until yesterday. We aired a video of Peyton getting a behind the scenes look at the Orion garden and what the process looks like from the garden to the plate. From garden to plate. Is that the right word? I'm not quite sure, but I have the video for you right here. Let's take a look.
So for the Orion, sourcing locally is really important. We view ourselves as sort of a taste of North Alabama for a lot of people that are coming out here visiting from other states. And I think that it's really important to have this local food production here because it helps us guarantee the quality of what we're putting out for our guests.
What if I dared you to try this on camera?
That one wouldn't be bad. So right here we have our sun sugar tomatoes. So these are kind of cherry tomato and they ripen to orange instead of red.
Wow. Should I try it? Wait, that is like candy.
We have spearmint, we have serrano peppers, bell peppers. We've used a lot of different ingredients like basil. We've used that for a basil salt. That'll be a rim on our blackberry and basil margarita. A little dash
You
of
big
that.
salt margarita guy or sugar?
Depends.
You gotta be salt if you're gonna do basil salt.
All right, so we're gonna add 1.5 ounces of our Milagro Silver Tequila, 0.75 ounces of our orange Curacao liquor. We're gonna add 1/2 ounce blackberry simple syrup, and then we're gonna do 2 ounces of our margarita mix. And we're gonna add a few basil leaves in there.
Okay.
From the garden.
Key ingredient. I'm just here for moral support. In the background, cheering.
All right, stand back. I'm gonna shake. All right, we got that. You ready for the color?
Yes. Ah! Wait, it's so pink! Can we look how beautiful. I don't even feel called to sip it. Just look and observe. Cheers.
Cheers.
On our menu boards, we'll actually have icons to signify which items are coming from our gardens, and we're very excited to have that. And they're seeing that we're growing a lot of these herbs, vegetables and everything on site. which for us is very exciting because that means that people might say, oh, well, you know, if the Orion can do something like this, we can do it at home too.
Okay, so not necessarily farm to table, but more so farm or garden to cup, okay? Those drinks look really good, and so next time I go to a concert, I will keep in mind that this is homegrown. This is an original you're just not gonna get anywhere else. At the Orion, that's the place to go. And yes, Roll Tide, okay? Anyways, have a great day. It is Tuesday, it is a little bit raining, and around 10:30, you'll be able to hear from our forecaster of the day, Miss Jada Girl. She'll come back here and give you the inside scoop. What's the weather looking like today and for the rest of the week? You can ask her whatever questions that may be. And yeah, have a great day. We'll talk again tomorrow.